starting with?
I'm starting just to recap from last night, the
Ten Commandments.
Ten Commandments. Should I ask people like, hey, should we keep the time? Should we keep it at 8:30? Just
There
asking.
we go.
Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Hello and welcome to another episode of Life with Naz. Hope you had a great Friday. You hope you had a great Saturday today. And Lonnie Pelly, I love you, man. I can count on you. You're my man. Let's be funny. Let's be funny. I can count on you. I hope your dad is joining. Michael Ramirez. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Who else is joining us right now? Come on in. We missed you guys. I'm getting used to this family. This is awesome. Share it right now. Teresa, thank you for joining us. Good evening, good evening, good evening, Michael. Yeah, share it right now. Share this live thing with others, and it will be great. Let's see, who else is joining us today? Come on in, come on in. We're going to have an hour of laughter, encouragement, and we'll ask for prayer. But oh, it's my blessing, Michael. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. This is awesome. Uh, let's see. What did I do today? I walked with my wife about 5 miles today. We just walked and walked, and we found a grove that's not owned by anybody. So we took a couple oranges and ate them. And I felt like I was stealing something, even though it was on the street. You know what I mean? And there was a lot of oranges on the ground, so it could have fell, but that's what we did. Beth and Art, I love you guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us from San Marcos. Hello, quarantine family. Hello, Jay Stelton. Thank you, Lori, Mazen Albatarsa. How are you? My condolences for the loss of two people. Pastor William Shauki, who's a godly man. He's have a church in Orange County. He went to be with the Lord. He's in a better place than all of us right now, and he doesn't have to worry about the corona, COVID-19. And also I think your aunt went to be with the Lord. So my condolences. David Holbrook, thank you for joining us. All right, I love cars, and oranges. Chris Rossetti. Chris, thank you. Mina Ghali, thank you. Thank you for joining us, guys. Just click the share button. Share this with your friends. Invite people to watch, because we're going to have a great time. And I just love being with you guys. And if anybody's celebrating a birthday or an anniversary right now, let me know, because we want to sing for you. We're bored for not being invited to anything recently. So I would love it if you tell us what you're celebrating. Alrighty, Chris shared this video. Lori shared. Amy, Alvin shared. Thank you so much. Alvina, keep sharing, guys. Just share it, and let's bring more people. Maybe they can laugh. They can forget their anxieties, and also at the same time they can probably, get encouraged. And Lamont Bowman, ladies and gentlemen. Lamont is a hilarious comedian, and he does cruise ships, he does churches, just a wonderful guy. He can sing, he can dance, and just an amazing. Lamont, God bless you, brother. Thank you for being with us. Alrighty, let's see. Share this. Linda, thank you for sharing. Let's see, anybody celebrating anything? Let us know so we can sing for you. We can happy anniversary, whatever it is. My wife just joined in, and I know what's today? The 4th? In 11 days is her birthday. My wife's birthday is on April 15th, which is tax day. Every day I get her gift, I put it in an envelope, I put a stamp on it, I write the Treasury Department, and I send it. That's her birthday present every year on April. Betty Hardy, thank you for joining us. So that's today I was watching the president. Just he said a couple things, but Fauci, I like Fauci. We're starting to like Fauci. In fact, my wife was watching a biography on him, Fauci. Did you guys know that Fauci is the guy that found the vaccine for the AIDS virus, for the HIV, and he was in Africa. Just amazing guy. But he said today there's something. I mean, that's not bad. He said it might return. There's like the COVID-19, the coronavirus might return, and this is like, having relatives you don't like that they're coming to your house, and you are preparing for them, you're staying home for them, you're waiting for them, and then you get the idea that, oh, they might be coming back. Like, what can I do right now so they don't have to come back? That's alrighty. Let's see. Lamont, I'm performing for toilet paper. All right, brother. Here, do 5 minutes for us, right there. Maha, good evening. Yes. All right. I love this family. Niran Al Sunnah just joined us, and Nancy Subhi. Thank you guys for joining us. Niran, thank you. Lamont Bowman. Oh, yeah. All right. So share this video, and as I said, if you're celebrating anything, let us know. Last week. Yesterday, we're doing right now a recap from last night. Last night, I asked you the question, and even if you can still add your new information if you're new to this. What are some of your shelter-in-place 10 commandments? What are some of the shelter-in-place 10 commandments? That was the question from yesterday. Here's some answers. Some of them are mine, some of them are yours, but that's great. Thou shalt not use more than 3 sheets of toilet paper. Thou shalt not choose the Netflix movie every night. Thou shalt not covet other people's cleaning supplies. Thou shalt not touch me. That came from my wife. Thou shalt not step out of the house. That's me to my kids. Honor your father and mother, of course. Repeat, honor thy father and mother. I hope my kids are watching. Thou shalt not exhale. Thou shalt not buy from China. Thank you, Amy. Thou shalt not brush your teeth and take a shower and change from your pajamas. Thou shalt remain in your pajamas until the day of rest. Thou shalt cook your own meals. The cook is sick. Thou shalt not take my parking when I go to the store. I think that was either Jay or Michael. Thou shalt not eat in at a restaurant. Thou shalt drive through. And then thou shalt cover your mouth when you sneeze. And thou shalt not covet, with a D, your neighbor's potatoes, rice, beans, nor canned goods. So that was from last night. I don't know if you guys have anything. Joey Ilo just joined us, another comedian. It's going to be funny tonight. So I'll tell you what, Subhi Bushra, thank you for joining us. We miss you. It's been a while. Shell, I think today is your sister's birthday. It was yesterday. We wish her a happy birthday. Alrighty, let's see. Elaine, thou shalt not touch me. Keep 6 feet distant from me. That's awesome. Again, people, if you're new to this, it's your first time, tell us what city and state you're in and what do you do for work. And if you're a comedian, you're unemployed right now. We know that. We all are. But, okay, so here you go. I'm going to ask you the first question. But before that, I want to... Okay, be honest. When you put your toilet paper on, do you go over or under? Do you do it coming down or you do it the other way? What is it? Is it over or under? How do you do it? Let me know. All right. What did Teresa say? Teresa, thou shalt not use your mask for toilet paper. It's in New York. The law said you can't wear a mask in public, and now I don't know what they're doing with that. Jose, Guzman Chavez and Jose Antonio from San Diego, California. Welcome to our family. We're called the Quarantine in Corona Laugh with Naz family. Thank you, Shell, for sharing this video. Guzman, okay, yes, I'm essential. What do you do, Guzman? Let's see, what did Guzman do for a living? Oh, you're an AT&T employee. Oh, you are. You are important. We need you at AT&T. Here's a question. Can I make fun of AT&T a little bit, Guzman? I know it's not you guys. No, let me make fun of Spectrum. Yeah, Spectrum. Because we know Spectrum, they were so good. They were able to go across the world and find the same lousy customer service they do here. But it's just with an accent now. Okay, sorry, Lonnie. Okay, let's see. Here we go. So, do you guys, when you put your toilet paper, is it over or under? I need to know. Because I normally put it over. I think that's how it's supposed to be, right? I don't know. Make fun of AT&T. No. Guzman, you might lose your job. Stephanie Bowker, thank you for joining us. And Iran from Corona, California. She's a chiropractor assistant. And we're essential. Also, you're still working. Yeah, yes. If you're in Corona, the chiropractor she works at is really, really good. Osiago James Oswego, thank you for joining us. I messed up your name. Michael Ramirez does his toilet paper under. If you do it, Michael, yeah, under. Over for Elaine. So who's winning? Shell Singh, over. So 3-1. Rosanna Zane, thank you for joining us. Rosanna, are you still working for, I think, the Republican Party in San Diego? Let us know. Toilet paper under. Okay, so now we have 3-2. Masjid Saeed just joined us from Corona. Ortiz chiropractic people. If you're in Corona, let's support Ortiz. I'm looking for a wife who does under. Micah Ramirez, don't be picky. Take what you can, and then she can convince you later. Let's see, Guzman, all men put it over. My wife puts it the other way. I've argued over for so many years, but now I have just learned to pick my battles. That's right. Good man. Good man. Our lives are over. If you have a kitten, don't put the TP over. That's a good advice, Beth. Okay, Chris Rossetti put him sideways. Oh well, you gotta work for it, at least. Fawaz and Shawad from Orange County joined us. Okay, how many rolls of toilet paper do you currently have? Thank you, Chris, for that. How many rolls of toilet paper do you currently have? I know when we first started this show 17 days ago, or 18 days ago, because we take Sunday off now, and think tomorrow we'll take it off Sunday, but people were hoarding it. I mean, I know Nancy Subhi had more shoes than toilet paper, but who has who has who has the most? Who has the most toilet paper in this with us right now? Let me see. Elaine, as my sister family toilet paper is sideways. Oh, that's weird. Matthew Dirks from Wisconsin, thank you for joining us. You should have 2 rolls. Okay, you should have 2. Okay, how many do you guys how many do you guys have? I don't use TP, I still use newspaper. Well, I hope it's not fake news, Guzman. That's gonna hurt. 48 for Mesdi. Can we beat 48? Going 48. 48, then you hear 49. Shell 4 rolls. You need to rush to. I heard today that Stater Brothers have them. I don't know if you have Stater Brothers in your town, but they have them. I can't disclose the information. I don't want to make myself a target. Jason Sutter, just give us your address. We don't need to know. We know how many you have now that you say that. Betty Hardy, 15 rolls. Masdi is still winning with 48 rolls in Downey, California. About 30. Cynthia has 48. We have a tie between Cynthia and Downey. Masdi, 48, 48, 48, 48. Let me hear. Let me hear. Who has more? Come on, more than 48. I know some of you. You had them from last year. Betty, I have about 15 rolls too. Michael, okay. Let's see. 7 rolls for Matthew. 48. Number 1. 48 so far. We have 2 people. Cynthia and Majdi going for 48. Going once. Going twice. Let's see. Who's going to win the toilet paper roll winner? Okay. It's a tie. So, right now, the award goes to the one with the least toilet paper, which is Shell Singh. You win this one. So now you'll have 2.5, and I think it says on the instruction you have to put it up, not under, over. So we'll ship it to you at the right time. Okay, let's see, 15 rolls and 200 coffee filters. That's gonna hurt. Okay, now we know who has hundreds. Yep, okay, Guzman has them. Okay, industrial size from Sam's Club. Breco. Oh, Breco, thank you for joining us. All right. 2-ply, 424. I don't want to know how many sheets. Naz, is that the one that fell in the toilet? Yeah, it dried and it shrunk. Because I told you last time I was trying to put it and it fell in the clean toilet. and I almost cried because it was, normally I throw it away, but what I did is I blew dry it with a blow dryer, and then I went up outside and I hanged them on the tree, and people thought I was TPing my house and they were mad at me. But that's a different story. No, they look very good. I love it. Sari Leda, Dr. Sari from Baltimore joining us. My nephew. I love you, man. And we have two full of coffee. You guys are really using coffee filters. That's wonderful. I have the Crowick. Those are hard to use. Anyway, so if you own... Okay, let me ask you this. Let's bring the funny. You guys are funny tonight. This is awesome. If you own a toilet paper company, what would you name it? If you have your own toilet paper company, what would you name it? Come on, guys. We have a lot of comedians and a lot of funny people here.
I'm gonna say...
And by the way, while you are thinking it, let's sanitize. If you're new to us, every 15 minutes we sanitize. We sanitize every 15 minutes because we're clean here at the Life with NAZ family. And let's see, my room is sanitized. Thank you for reminding me. I love it when you guys remind me. Okay, let's see. If you own your own toilet paper company, what would you name it?
Rolls Royce.
Treasures and Rolls. What was that, John?
Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce. That's a good name. Rolls Royce. Fawaz Charmintine. Instead of Clementine. Charmintine. Treasure and Rolls. That's a good one, Niran. Guaranteed no skid marks. Thank you, Teresa. Is that what you name it? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. What else? Wipeout. Corona COVID. That's good. I love it. Swipies. Ever clean. That's a good one. You guys are funny. I love this. I enjoy this more than telling jokes or doing bits because you guys, Sana and Masji are together and so you each have 24, so you lost. Elaine Hemingway, sheets for sheets. Okay, that's good. Sheets for sheets. If you have your own toilet paper company, what would you name it? Roll it forward. Okay. That's good. More valuable than gold. That's right, Linda. TPs are us. Good one, Lonnie. TPs are us. That's a good one. What do you call it? I would call it Under Armour. I don't know. That's good?
Yeah.
Under Armour? Okay, I just made that up. That's good. Come on up.
Or Over Armor.
Over Armour, depending on how you do it. What do you call it? What would you call your toilet paper company? If you own one, what would you call it? That would be a funny one. Lee Mood Swings toilet paper. That's fun. Let's see. What would you name? John, you gotta come up with more.
I did.
You were on it today on that, what do you call it, the youth party on Juice TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. We said, bottom baggy, booty cutie. Good job, baby. My wife came out. Booty cutie. I like that. Got your back, TP. Yeah, got your back. That's a good one.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, man.
Swipe right.
Swipe right. that would be Chris Rossetti. Lee Strauss out toilet. Stress out toilet paper company. I would call it hit the bottom. You know how people hit the bottom and then they get up? That would be good. Don't give me this look. They came up with funnier stuff. All right.
Bottoms up. That's good.
Yvette, is this your first time with us? If it's your first time, ladies and gentlemen, please give us your city and state and what do you do for work, and we'll try to support your business if we are close to it. Also, share this video with your friends so they can laugh. Fawaz, Federal Reserve. That's a good one. Okay, San Antonio. Reach around, get the okay, Guzman. Okay, bottoms up. That's a good one. Federal Reserve. Rosario, thank you for joining us, Rosario. I hope your ears are feeling better. We were in Israel together. I love this lady. Rosario, thank you. All right. First time joining us, let us know, city and state, what do you do for work? And if it's essential or not. It doesn't matter. My job is not essential. Isabel, thank you for sharing this. This is awesome, guys. It's still, if you own a toilet company, paper company, what would you name it? And let's see. Here's something I was just thinking about. I know some of you go to like a Baptist churches, some of you go to Pentecostal churches, some of you go to like moderate Calvary or others. We go to Crossroads and Calvary, but it's more, conservative. But then I spoke at thousands of churches, and I spoke at some Pentecostal churches that's like, jumping up and down and doing all that. And I'll tell you what, I love them all. But if I'm having a heart attack, I would rather be at a Baptist church because they stopped the service and called the paramedics. Not at a Pentecostal church. You can be shaking for an hour and they go, Holy Spirit, give him some more, give him some more. Because I don't know, I'm too conservative when it comes to church. I don't know. Maybe I accepted Christ at a Southern Baptist church. So what happened is, I was just thinking the other day, because I was at a church where ready to speak and people were just getting up. I thought this is how it happened. First, you are at church and everybody's quiet and someone goes, how can I interrupt the service? And then they go up and start speaking in a different language. I believe in speaking in tongues. And they start speaking in a different language that nobody understands. People look at them. Then they go, oh, you know what? I'm going to distract some more. Let me go to the front and start shaking and jumping. Okay. And then, let me make it worse. Let me bring my children to the front and have them hold flags and just wave so they can distract the people. I don't know. It's just my thought. But, okay, give them some more. All right, let's see. There was one good one from Donnie. I'd name it Terror Tosh, and it would have a real snarling bear instead of those weird ones on those TP commercials. You're right. Moon Tape by Nancy. That's a good one. Caution the chain. Okay, time necessities. Okay. Is this bare necessities? All right, good one. Maha would call it 2020. Because, you just can't wait for it to finish. Two swings. Good one, Betty. Extrament. Nancy. Alrighty. Form 1040. Chris Rossetti. I love it. Rely Cleany. Okay, that's a good one, Miss D. One at a time. Oh, no, baby. Okay, this is good. You guys are really... Because poop happens. This is awesome. Najwan Shawat joined us. Thank you for joining us. Okay, here's a question for you. What would be the absolute worst name you could give to your child? If you have a child right now, during this time or any time, what would be the absolute worst name you can give that child? Hey John, what would be a bad name? If I named you John, which is the easiest name, what would be your name that's really you don't wanna? Ichabod. Ichabod would be a bad name.
Abdul Rahman.
Abdul Rahman. That's not. Gary Thompson, thank you for joining us. It's been a while since we saw you, brother. Teresa, Virus. You would name your kid Virus, or COVID. That's a good name.
Corona.
Or Corona, yeah. Corona, Jason came up with that. Corona. What would be the absolute worst? COVID. Oops. Oops would be a good name. Chad Miller, welcome back. Chad Miller, welcome back. Let's see, Bored. Linda would call him Bored. Michael would name him China. That's funny. What would be the absolute worst name you could name a child? Right now. That's like dark humor, but that's fine. We can do that. TP. Name him TP. Everybody will be looking for him. That's awesome. Pandemic of Nazareth. Thank you. Pandemic. That would be a good name for a boy. Hey, or let's see, what would it be? Hanny Georges, thank you for joining us again from San Diego. If you have any problems with your AT&T, Hanny, Mr. Guzman is there. Amy Lee, name will be Lysol. Lysol, that's a good one. Thomas Paul, why would that be bad? Oh, it's Jedediah. My brother almost got the name that. Wolfgang, okay. Zorro, because he was masked. Okay, Wuhan, that's a good one, Nancy. Wuhan. Imagine doing that, naming. Okay, we're gonna do our own baby name book. Like, where we'll put all these names. No gender, no name. Kovia, that's a good name. Undertaker. No, huh? Okay, that's fun. You guys are funny. This is awesome. This is awesome. And what would be? Okay. Like, now let's ask you another question while you're doing these names. Hey, how many pounds have you gained since the shelter in place? Chris wants to know. How many pounds have you gained since we've been sheltering? Surprise, Arizona. My husband's an essential worker. Grocery store deli. God bless him. That makes me an essential worker too. I have to keep him healthy. Okay, that's right, Isabella. Welcome from Surprise, Arizona. Yusuf Jebaji and Robert Corina and James Seasmore joined. I've lost 13 pounds. Yusuf, you lost 13 pounds. Well, you're only 20. It's so easy to do that when you're 20. You get to our age, it's like, I lost 4 pounds. Oh, good. Good, you guys are losing weight. We are gaining, yeah. Jay Stilson, okay. To be determined. Thank you. Okay. None. Betty. They're good. You didn't get any. That's awesome. My wife, she's watching, but she's been on a diet. I mean, before the whole COVID thing. I've lost because now I have time to go walking. That's right. See, she's on this diet, which is called the intermittent diet. She only eats from 10 in the morning till 6 in the evening. And if you're a husband and you want to eat, you have to join your wife's diet. So I joined her, but I start on Eastern time and I finish on Pacific. Because you know what? When you're hungry at 11 at night and starving, salad is not going to cut it. So I come home, I open the fridge at night, and there's only salad. I'm like, come on, you can't eat salad when you're hungry. So anyway, the other day I opened the fridge and I looked, there was all the salad, and then there was a cheesecake. I'm like, who brought the cheesecake? I was mad. It was my daughter brought it from the Cheesecake Factory. So I got mad. I shut the fridge. I was like, no, I can't eat that. I'm going to feel terrible tomorrow. I'm going to weigh myself. I'm going to hate myself in the morning. I will not do it. And then I said, you know what? I'm just going to find out what kind of cheesecake it is. You know what I mean? Just want to find out. So I opened the fridge again, and I kid you not. I'm not making this up. The cheesecake actually winked at me. You know you want me. I'm like, no. And I shut the door. I said, no, I can't have that. And that's why I want to encourage you to read the Bible every day and pray and memorize verses. Because when you are tempted, the right verse will come to you. And it did. And I opened the fridge again and the verse came to me. Do not worry about tomorrow. So I ate the cheesecake. Anyway, Chris Rossetti, Lottie, I jumped on my scale and it says 1 at a time. Okay. It depends on what you put in the salad. That's right. I put bacon bits, I put pizza, chunks of pizza. No fun if you weigh yourself. Keep it a surprise. That's right, Elaine. Lottie, I don't know. I jumped on my scale and it said to be continued. When pounds are lost, where do they go? Where? Art, let us know. Matthew lost 2 to 4 pounds. Elaine, I have no idea. I've been eating good. Good. Jay Stilton, you actually lost some. That's good. I've lost it. This is awesome. You guys, healthy people. Jonathan Darty, hello. How are you? How much weight did you gain, Jonathan, since you we started the shelter in place. Tonight I had cheese cauliflower pizza. I love the cauliflower crust. They're really good. I used to be on Weight Watcher. I have stayed the same weight. Is a way of life notation diet. Alrighty, exactly. Don't worry. As long as my pajamas don't get tight, I'm good. Right? That's funny. Alright, guys. It is time for us. It's 9 o'clock. It is time to sanitize. So everybody sanitize. And I have a question for you while John's not here because John will get mad at me. Is 8:30 p.m. Pacific, is that the best time for us? Should we start earlier? I need to get what? I need to get your opinion on this. Let me know honestly what's better. Is it to start earlier or to keep it at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time? Let me know. Very oh no, what watcher? 2 Maharskala. I eat 11 times and snack 12 times and it's still today. Okay. I don't have a scale, thankfully. Good job. That's a good idea because my scale is a liar. He's a liar. He's always telling me lies. I don't believe it. I'm gonna give it to a family who needs it. Really, I'm just being so generous right now. 8:30 p.m. Amy. Okay. Time is perfect. Good, Matthew. That's awesome. This is coming from someone in Wisconsin. That's awesome. 8:30. Lonnie Pelly. 8:30. Good. Good. Keep it coming. Teresa. 8:30. James, 8:30 is good. Good. What time do you go on stage? Normally, depending on the show. My scale misses me going to work. This is. I love what's his name. One of favorite jokes. I normally don't share other people's comedy, but I'll give the credit to him. Is Jeff Allen. I love him. He doesn't mind. He gets on the scale when he sees the weight he wants. He jumps off. He's a very funny guy. Jonathan Dowdy, 8:30 is great. Mary Rizkala, my niece, my beautiful niece, who has a job in the medical field. I hope you're safe, baby. Baby, she's my niece. She's like a daughter. I know her. She was when she was born. In fact, let me tell you this story. I don't know if you remember this, Mary. When you were about a year old, you and Serena, your cousin, we were visiting Israel. We were in the Gaza Strip, and your mom and dad needed to go somewhere, and they said, Nazareth, can you watch the kids? And this is me going, yeah, sure. I wasn't married at that. I said, sure. The minute they left, you bit Serena. You bit Serena, and I think what happened, one of you was bleeding. I don't know which one. And then your parents came and was like, what's going on? I was like, I don't know. One of them just maybe bit the other. They ran outside. They fell on the steps. Something happened. So I apologize. Dan Lillis from Sonora, thank you for joining. Kido from Richmond, Oregon, thank you for joining. Happy Palm Sunday. That's right. Tomorrow is Palm Sunday, people. Tomorrow is Palm Sunday. Wonderful. I love it. I mean, we're going to stay home. I'm going to go. I have a palm tree outside. I'm going to take the palm tree and just... Michael Ramirez, is Serena your daughter? No, Serena is my cousin's daughter. And Mary is also my cousin's daughter. So they live in Baltimore. Most of my family is Baltimore. So, yeah, Baltimore. That's how you say it. Redmond, Oregon. What did I say, Keto? I messed it up. But anyway, so let me ask you this. So what is the worst diet you've ever been on? What is the worst diet you have ever been on? Let me know. Karen, thank you for joining us. Again, you still have time to share this with people. Let them know we're here every night except Sunday at 8:30 p.m. I think you guys confirmed it for me. 8:30 p.m. every night. We are... share it with your friends. Let them know. If you're celebrating anything, let us know. If you are... first time, let us know city and state and what do you do for work. I try to invite Kirk. Oh, thank you so much, Amy. I love it. Rebecca McCormick, thank you for joining us. This is awesome. The question right now, starvation while ranching. That's the worst diet. The all-you-can-eat diet. Okay. What kind of diet? What's the worst diet you've ever been on? I did the what? The no water diet? That almost killed me. Yeah, I became like a beef jerky. I was just eating beef jerkies.
Root beer. Root beer.
Root beer? It has water. I can't have anything with water.
No liquids.
No liquid, no water, nothing with liquid, nothing. No tomatoes, no fruits, no nothing. I can't. Because it has water. No coffee, it has water. I was just on a dry desert diet. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that. Quarantine diet. Eat whenever you're bored. That's good. Seafood diet. I see food, I eat it. Thanks, Art. The Atkins diet, cause I kept Atkins for more. You know what? Less salt diet, it made me salty, Jonathan. The all-you-can-eat diet, Matthew. Starvation. Okay, good. What do you call it? You know, Atkins got killed. He got hit by a bread truck. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a bad joke. I'm touching my face again. I'm sorry. The worst diet was the cookie diet pills. Oh, they have a cookie diet pills. I didn't know that. Just get the cookies. Shell Singh, thank you for joining us again. Let's see. What's the worst diet you've ever been on? And while you're doing it, let's see. The worst diet you've ever been on. Let me know what it is. What is it?
Did you do weird laws already?
Weird laws? Yeah, no, let's do.
No.
Yeah, what are we?
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, while we'll add this, while we're telling us what kind of worst diet you've been on, that might let's see, Betty Hardy, I don't remember the name, but they ship your food to you. It's expensive. Yeah, I've heard of that one. What if it's back ordered or something? I don't know. You gonna starve? Most painful diets: Atkins and cabbage soup diet. Ouch, that's hard. I go on 2 or 3 diets at the same time to get enough to eat. Good one, Chris. All right. While you're thinking, here's some stupid laws. These are actual laws that really on the books, and it's still valid, and you can get arrested if you break the law. In Juneau, Alaska, prohibiting you from bringing your pet flamingo into a barber shop. So if you're in Juneau, Alaska, and you have a pet flamingo, you cannot bring it to a barber shop. That's the law. I didn't make it up, so be careful. In South Dakota, it is illegal to fall asleep in a cheese factory. So, if you work at a cheese factory, don't fall asleep because it's against the law. Other factories you can do that, but not at a cheese factory. You know how people after my concert, I always stand in the back and I just shake hands, sign autographs, talk to people, and people bring me jokes. They tell me jokes, and one of the most jokes, the number one joke I've heard from people, and I always act like I've never heard it before, is did you know they had a new cheese factory in Nazareth, and it's called Cheeses of Nazareth? It's silly. Cheeses of Nazareth. That's the cheese factory in Nazareth. That's the joke I hear all the time. Okay, in Boulder, Colorado, it's illegal to taunt and insult a cop until he stops you. So while you're still going, you cannot roll your window and call him names and stuff. You have to stop, and once you stop, then it's okay. It's not against the law. But until he stops you, you cannot do that. So this is true. I'm not a flamingo survive in Alaska. I don't think so. That's why. These are the laws. And the last one, it is illegal in Alabama to have bear wrestling. If you're thinking about starting a new business once the quarantine is over, and you live in Alabama, and you're going, I want something that's, people would like, now that we have social distancing, 2 bears fighting would keep people a little distance. You can't do it. It's illegal. Here's a thought, John. I was just thinking about that. How come, in animals, especially, wild animals, are very kind to poor people, but they take advantage of the wealthy. Because a bear and a monkey in a rich country like the US and Europe, you have to pay to go see them. You have to pay at the zoo to see them, and they just stand there and look at you. In poor countries, like in Africa and in Turkey, the bear dances in the street and the monkey does tricks. They do that. So they're like, okay, we know you're poor, so I'll help you. I'll dance a little or do something to make so you can make money. But if you're in a rich country, you can't. The birds and the animals just stand there and stare at you. Uh, all right, I got it. Not Jesus of Nazareth, but cheeses of Nazareth. Yeah, that's what right. You'll say cheeses for your arrest picture. Cheese. Thank you, Gary. All right, flamingos are. These were the laws. I did not make them up, so this is what's going on. And what is it? Here's something. Let's see. I have a question for you. Let's get you funny. Okay. If you have to make your own candle set, because we have a lot of soap, bars of soap. We don't have the, antibacterial soap. We have a lot of bars of soap because my wife used to go. She's not anymore. She used to go to her favorite Anthropology, and Anthropology have candles and have soap, bars of soap. But candles, we have so many candles in the house. The Vatican calls us once in a while. I'm serious. The Vatican calls us once in a while. Hey, do you have any candles? But you know what? There's always, like, when you think of candles names, they're always like have Irish Spring, French Vanilla. They have no, sense after the Middle East. Like, smells like Iraq. What is this? Afghani gunpowder? I don't know. Oh, morning in Kandahar. That's the smell. That's a scent. So if you have to make your own candle scent, what would it be? Okay? Let me know. Come on, bring the funny, guys. If you have to make your own candle scent, what would you name it? There is a wildlife park where you could give the bear a soda to drink. Oh, that must be in Wisconsin, right? Iraqi dust. Okay, that's a good one. Camel sweat. It doesn't have to be in the Middle East. What would you call your own candle scent, guys? If you have to make your own name, you're called NAZ for being born in Nazareth. I'm sure glad you weren't born in Bethlehem. That name will be Beth. And then I have brother Albuquerque, Waikiki, and Buffalo. Alrighty. Wow. Mind your own beeswax. That's a good one. Mind your own beeswax. Okay, Lori, Yogi Bear wants to move there. Yes, you can give him a soda. It's not good for him. Fruit Loops. Okay. Lake of Fire. That would be the scent. That's right. It will burn. We have a lot of candles. One time I tried to be romantic and I closed the master bedroom door. I put all these candles. I lit them. We had like 1,000 candles, and the fire department broke our door and came in. Puppy scent. That's a good one. Yeah, don't know if they still do it. It was last there in the 80s. Oh, okay. We're still talking about feeding and giving drinks to the bear, which you can't do that right now. Burnt offering. That's a good one. Newborn baby scent. Okay, that's a good one. Pookie. Oh, I gotta read this. Pookalicious. Pukalicious. Thanks, Lonnie. Heat of Limburg. Okay, that's a good name. The smells of puppy is so cute. Okay. Unleaded because I like the smell of gasoline. Okay, that's a good one, Chad. Nostril napalm. Nostril napalm. Chris, is that a political joke? Napalm? What is that?
Napalm, yeah.
What?
Napalm is what they use in Vietnam.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Is that a political joke? Napalm. Okay. Public bathroom. You're not gonna sell that one. Bleach candle. Thanks, Amy. That's funny. You guys are funny. I love it. I can go all day just listening to you guys coming up with names. Public bathroom. Nostril napalm. Smell. Let's see. What else? What other names would you come up with? All right. Let's see. What other names for candles you will... Okay, let's see. Some people, come on, give me some names. Unicorn, unidirum, underarm. Unicorn underarm. You make me melt. Okay, that's a good one. Gas station candle, wildfire, cabbage patch. Okay, tonic plum. All right, Denisha, thank you for joining us. Is this your first time? If it's your first time, let us know city and state and what do you do for work. And also, if you're celebrating anything, now is a good time to do it. And burning desire. Good one, Keto. That's a Wix work, Lolly. Good job. Let us know. Share this with people as you can, if you want. And by the way, tomorrow would be off for the Lord's Day. Last week was great to do that. So we go on 6 days at 8:30 p.m. So, and then from there, we take Sunday off and then we'll come back on Monday. Monday, by the way, I am going. If you live near to us, you need to let me know immediately. We're going to feed over 100 families in Anaheim, California, mostly refugees and asylees and people who will not get any government help. We're going to feed them. We follow all the rules. So if you are under 60, you don't have a fever, because we will measure your fever when you get to the place to sort the food and then get it ready to deliver. You're going to be 6 feet away from another person. You'll be outdoors, so there's no chance of you getting, close to people. And also, you're going to have a mask and you're going to have gloves. Bring your own mask if you have it, but if you don't, bring it. We're going to feed families. Over 550 people will be fed this Monday because of our ministry, Voice of the Refugees, which, praise the Lord, it's really toasted toenails. Staying ablaze. That's a good one, Shell. The little light of mine. Good one. Bacon. That's a good one, Jason. Yes, first time from San Antonio. Okay, you're from San Antonio. Let's see. We're San Antonio. We have Shell is from San Antonio, so you guys can connect. Texas, you're a realtor. Okay. So if Shell wants to buy a house, go to Denisha, because she's another member of our community, and you guys can, they have beautiful, if you've never been to San Antonio, beautiful, they have this called the River Walk. It's beautiful. Toasted Tony, let's see, Lori, happy anniversary to Larry and Tony Krupel, and happy birthday to my little sister, Joanna De Sersa. Happy birthday, Joanna, if you're watching, even if you don't. Thank you. So guys, if you live in Orange County, or close to Orange County, and you would like to join us on Monday, just message me. And again, you have to be under 60 or under, just for your own safety. You're not living with anyone with a sick, and you are, you don't have a fever. We can do that. So let me know. Voice of the Refugees. If you can go to the website, vorservices.org. That's our ministry. I started this with an Iraqi lady and a Jordanian businessman about 11 years ago. I'm still the chairman of the board. I still serve there. I mean, we're still, so if you want to find out more, it's vorservices.org. vorservices.org. That's our ministry. If you want to donate, you can donate. If you want to attend, come with us and help us, you can. Just message me early so we know how many people we need for this week. But we do it every Monday, and if we get more money and more food, we'll be able to do it almost every day if we can. But I will be there Monday, and I'll be back home in time for us to do our show together. I won't miss that. Let's sanitize right now. If you're new to us, this is what we do every 15 minutes. We sanitize, we share, we wish people happy birthdays and happy anniversaries. And right now, as we are arriving to the 9:18, I want to ask you something. If you have any prayer requests, please, now is the time to let me know. If you have any prayer requests, let me know right now. Okay, I'm going to put this, I'm going to write this just right here. I'm going to put VOR services.org. That's the ministry. John, alrighty. Mask scent, okay. That would be good. Sweet and sour, that's a good one. To name your, what do you call it? To name, does it smell like copper? To name your own, candle scent. These are funny ones. 2 cents. My 2 cents. All right. All right. Shil Singh is my friend. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Shil, for sharing. Leftovers. That's a good name for the for your candle scent. This one is real. Okay. So great. All right. This is awesome. Um, so, do you have any prayer requests? We can pray for you. I know I do. I know I go back to this, and for humanity to realize God is working for us. Amen, amen, and amen. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I was listening to a wonderful, wonderful psychiatrist slash pastor, and he was saying these four things, 4 points. The number one is God is love. God would never, never create any evil, do any evil, or does, anything that would hurt humanity. He is love. That's number one. Number two, humans chose to go their own way, so they are separated from God. So they are in the presence of evil. There is evil going on, and if it was left for man by himself, there'll be evil, there'll be crimes, there'll be killing, there'll be wars continuously. That's why number three, God intervenes, but not completely. God intervenes not to restore humanity to God the way God planned for it before sin entered the world. He does not, but He does it in a way. He does it just a little for now. But by sending His Son Jesus to die on the cross for us and paying the punishment for us and rising from the dead, you can have that full restoration with God. You can become a child of God. That's the good news. But number four, God sometimes allow things to happen. Allow these things to happen. And for several reasons, one of them is to bring your attention to Him, to make you look to Him. If you are right now in this time where you're anxious, you're scared, you're nervous, the best thing you can do if you don't know Jesus Christ, look to Him. Look to Him. That would be the best thing you can do, is look to Christ right now. If you need prayer, say, Nazareth, I really don't believe this. Can you help me help my belief? Would you ask God, Lord, be real to me, show me who you are, and help me, and I will, and He will. I promise you. God loves. He desires that all would come to know. He loves you. He's not mad at you. He doesn't hate you. He knows your deepest secret. This thing that makes you so guilty all the time. He knows about it, but He still loves you. And He wants you to surrender your life completely to Him, not to continue in your own plan, but add Him to your plan. But no, surrender your plans to Him, and He will take care of you. I gotta encourage you a little bit. When I met Maha in 1995, my wife. I saw her in 1995. I asked her to marry me that same day. A year later, 5 days later, we were engaged. A year later, we got married in 1996, August 10th. And I brought her to the U.S. And it was a miracle that they even let her out of Gaza. It was the last second when we got the approval to get out. And so anyways, she came to the U.S. I was doing comedy, but I was also working as a payroll tax accounting for a big firm, restaurant firm. And I was employee of the month. I was doing great. I've been with them for 10 years. Everything is great. So one day I get asked to come to the comptroller. Is it comptroller? Controller office. The comptroller with an M. And he asked me he said, Nazareth, I don't know how to tell you this. I'm really shocked. I'm really, really in pain to tell you. I said, what? He said, we have to lay you off. But we're going to give you a 6 month severance pay. And I went, wait a minute. I said, oh, you're going to give me 6 months pay and I don't have to work? He goes, yeah. I goes, thank you so much. I said, I've been praying to God that I would be a full-time comedian. And to this day, this guy think I was being sarcastic because he was so horribly feeling horrible. So I came home, and my wife is here on this. She will tell you this. I came home to a new bride. It wasn't a year after. It was, I think, few months after, or maybe a month or two after. And I came to my bride, who just got married. I said, honey, I got laid off. And she goes, what does that mean? I said, we're going to have an income for 6 months, and after that, we're not. And she goes, her first words were, of course, her first words when she was born were like mama, dada, gaga. But no, the first words she said to me after that, and I told her, I said, listen, I can get a job tomorrow with my credentials. I knew what I was doing with payroll taxes. I knew, so I said, I can get a job tomorrow. She goes, no, go do what God called you to do. Go do comedy. I said, we're going to starve for 10, 15 years. In order to make it to where I can make a good income, it's going to take at least 10 years. She goes, I would rather have you happy and broke than with money and really going, I really don't like this. And I did. We starved for 10 years. But praise God. Right now, well, I can't say that. Right before coronavirus, we're doing great. Right now, I'm back to the same. No. But anyway, I just want you to know, you know what? If some of you right now, you lost your job and you're going, what? It was the best thing that happened to me. It was the best thing that happened to me. Because I was a chicken. I would not get out of that job. So I want you to know, if you lost your job, it's okay. God knows. God got you. He has you. He's going to take care of you. You have nothing to worry about. Emma Hopkins just joined on, and Emma is a wonderful, I don't know if she's still working for the 2nd Street International Street Church in Dallas, where I used to go every year and do shows for the homeless people at the shelter there. I loved it. So if you are, if you're still working there, let us know. We're praying for you, Emma. We're praying for Joe. Please let us know if you have any prayers. Right now, please let us know if you have any prayers, and we'll pray for you. But I want you to know, if you lost your job, don't go, oh my Lord, why me? I know of a list of people who deserve to be laid off before me. I want to kill my boss. Don't do any of that. Just say, thank you, Lord. I know you have another chapter, a new chapter for me. And a lot of you, I'll tell you what, this time that we are off, it's a time for you to look up to the Lord and just wait on Him and find out what's His plan for you. What's the next chapter for you? Trust me, it's going to be a good one. Trust me. It's going to be a good one. Just don't be like, oh, miserable and constipated and like, no, my life is all. If you're a child of God, if you know Jesus Christ, don't give Him a bad name by going, oh, I feel so horrible, I'm anxious and troubled and stuff. No, don't do that. So, okay, so this is my encouragement to you guys for today. I want you to know that if you lost your job, it's okay. If you're right now going, I don't know what's going to happen to me, trust in the Lord. He will take care of you. He will do everything according to His will, His own way. So as we are closing today, I want you guys to know that we will be back together on Monday at 8:30 p.m. Thank you for confirming that. Please, please, please help us build this community with people who really, with people that really needs this kind. We laughed today. We have prayer requests, and I thank you, of feet for our quarantine. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lonnie. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. You're right, Christine. To be happy is a choice. We choose today. Choose joy. Choose to be joyful. Thank you for everyone who joined us first time or been with us. You guys who are been with me every single day, and you guys are joining occasionally. Thank you. It means so much to me. It's very encouraging to be with you guys. So as we say good night right now, I just want you to know I'm praying for you. I love you guys, and good night, and God bless you. I'll see you Monday at 8:30. If you want to serve food for people, elderly people who are refugees and other, and please let me know. Message me right away, or message me by tonight or tomorrow, and we'll be able to see if you can join us, and we're all going to go serve probably between 10 a.m. and about 3 in the afternoon. You don't have to be there the whole time, but from 10 in Orange County, Anaheim, California. Love you guys. Good night, and God bless you.